Hey guys, it's Michael from Fire and Brilliance, and it's been a while since I did a comparison. Did you catch that? 3 stones this time. I know we did 2 last time because we didn't have the Neo in stock, and you asked for it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Today we'll be doing a comparison between the Supernova, the Neo, as well as the CNC Forever One Moissanite, with this being a colorless, the Neo being colorless, and the Supernova, again, being between an F and G color. I'm going to get right into it for you. Alright guys, so the first stone that I'll be taking out is the Neo Pear. And this video we will be comparing apples to apples to apples, actually pears to pears to pears. For this one it's a Neo, it's a colorless, an E and F color. Again, Neos do not go all the way to D color, but it's going to be anywhere between E and F color, still the colorless range, okay? 3 stones that we'll be comparing into this specific video will be a 1.5 carat diamond equivalent weight or 9x6 millimeter pair. Okay, so that is the Neo. So the second stone that I'll be taking out is the Supernova. Again, if you guys have been following my content in the past, the Supernova is going to be anywhere between the lower spectrum of the colorless scale, or an F color, to the higher spectrum of the near-colorless scale, or a G color. This stone, as you can tell, if you're going to compare it next to the Neo, definitely has some color to it. This is also a 9x6 millimeter, okay, or a 1.5 carat diamond equivalent weight stone. This is the Supernova, and there you go. You should be able to see the difference. That specific stone right there is slightly warmer than the stone next to it, which is the Neo. Okay, again guys, there's really no right or wrong answer. It's really a matter of preference at the end of the day. Some people love the fact that a stone is colorless, and others love the fact that a stone has some warmth to it. There are different ways to play with jewelry. A lot of times when you are wearing vintage or antique jewelry, a warmer tone color, especially when it comes to yellow gold or rose gold, it looks very nice. So the Supernova is also a great choice. The last stone that I'll be taking out will be the Forever One Moissanite by Charles Colvard. This specific stone is also a colorless Moissanite, and it's also a 9x6 millimeter or a 1.5 diamond equivalent weight stone. It's also a pair. The colorless stone will range between a D, E, and F color. So there you go. As you can tell, both of these stones, the Neo and the Forever One, both are colorless. The center stone is the Supernova, which has some warmth to it. Alright guys, so the first stone I'll be taking out again is the Neo. We will be measuring both the length, the width, and the depth of the stone, okay? So again, this should be a 9x6 millimeter stone. Moissanite gems are usually cut with a tolerable plus or minus 0.05, usually on the larger side than on the smaller side. So for example, this one is a 9x6, and that is a 6.01 millimeter in terms of the width, okay? Let me go ahead and measure the length for you. It's actually a 9 millimeter. Okay, so this is actually very close. This specific Neo here is cut at a 9.00 millimeter by a 6.01. So it's very, very close to the 9x6 millimeter that's supposed to be. And let me go ahead and measure the depth for you, all right? And the depth is a 4.24 millimeter. So this is a 1.5 carat diamond equivalent weight stone. Again guys, if you don't understand the definition of what a diamond equivalent weight stone is, definitely check out that video because it'll describe it for you. But in a nutshell, moissanite is less dense than a diamond, so therefore should weigh less than a diamond, although it might have the same optical properties in terms of the size of a diamond, okay? And we'll go ahead and weigh that after so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I'm going to take out the Supernova, which is the next pair. There's a little warmth to it there, and I'm going to go ahead and measure this for you. So this one is cut a little wider than that of the Neo, which is a 6.11. So if you want a little more bang for your buck, this specific stone right here might give you a little more weight than the Neo that we just measured. So this is a 6.11, definitely in the range that is the acceptable tolerance, like that of most moissanite cuts at plus or minus 0.05 to 0.1. Now the length of this is a 9.09, so it's almost 0.1 millimeters larger than the 9 millimeters. So it's definitely cut a little larger than that of a 9x6, but still within the tolerance, okay? And the depth of this one is a 4.52. So if I'm going to take my best guess, once we weigh it, this stone should definitely weigh more in terms of carats than that of the original, the Neo that we had just measured. So the last stone that I'll be taking out is the Forever One Moissanite, also a Pear, 9x6 at a 1.5 diamond equivalent weight. So let's go ahead and measure the width here. That's a 6.03 millimeters, so very close to the 6 millimeter, but still within the tolerance. And the length is a 9.01. Again, this specific stone by Charles Colvard, the Forever One, is cut very precise to the 9x6 at 9.01 millimeter by 6.03. So let's go ahead and measure the depth. Okay, and the depth of this one is a 4.38 millimeter. Okay, so based on these three measurements of these three stones, if I'm going to take my best guess, the Supernova should definitely weigh higher in total carat weights. The Forever One should be second in terms of total carats, and then the Neo will be the lightest version of these three comparisons, just based on the measurements: depth, length, and width. Again, this is the Neo. In terms of comparisons, this is the one that we've been measuring first, so let's go ahead and weigh it in first as well. This should definitely be the lightest stone. So this stone here is at a 1.265 carat moissanite weight. The diamond equivalent weight is a 1.5, but for moissanite it's slightly less dense, and therefore it's slightly lighter. So this is 1.265 carat of moissanite actual weight. So the next stone is the Supernova. So let's see how much that weighs. This one comes out to 1.41 carats of moissanite actual weight. Let me go ahead and take out the last stone, which is the Forever One Moissanite by Charles and Colvard. So this should weigh in as the second heaviest out of the three. There you go, that's at 1.34. The carat total weight is a direct reflection of the measurements of the stone as well as the density of the mineral, the material that the gemstone is made of. And with that said, these are the three moissanite weigh-ins. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this comparison video. Thank you so much for allowing us to reach 1,000 subs and more. I think we're reaching almost 1,100 now, and my goal personally, and our goal here personally, was to reach 1,000 by the end of the year. We've already reached that, so thank you so much. Again, continue to leave comments, hit the like button, let us know exactly what you want us to do in terms of comparison videos. If you want us to talk about metals, design, or whatnot, and we'll do what we can to provide more value and more content for you, okay? Thanks again, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.